Okay, good morning. Today, I want to take the class register as a message. Okay, my Dorcas. Okay, my Dorcas. Namsen. Brenda Shayo. Police Barasa. Alvin Juma. Present. Valentine Dechi. Esther Seno. Davis Opara. Present. Wanjiku Ngige. Dixon Wafula. Present. Shadrach. Present. Amadi. Present. Wambali Sandrine. Wambali. Daniel Wechuli. Brian Okirigi. Yesharada Marofu. Absent. Collins Kakai. Present. Barata Collins. Present. Dalmas Otieno. Regan Wafula. Present. Isaac Ajuma. Present. Sinali Javan. Present. Florence Ouma. Present. Stephen Were. Present. Matthias Michael. Present. Wango Isaac. Present. Masile Isaac. Masile Joshua. Present. Felix Owino. Present. Leviticus Nabutola. Leviticus Nabutola. Absent. Isaac Wabongo. Isaac Wabongo. Absent. Celestine Olor. George Manasseh. Absent. Daniel Wafula. Kevin Juma. Edward I will see you after the session. Michael Chevy. Then Edward Odwogi. Edward Odwogi. No, me. You wrote your name twice. Yeah. Rochelle Amaiti. Then Emmanuel Skuku. Okay, so we want to review the last session, what we learned. Yes. Okwara. What's your name? Okwara. What about it? It's correct. Okay, ma. I will also see you after the session. Okay, so let us review the last session. You will see after the session. Okay. What did we learn about the last session yesterday? About surveying resources. What are some of the resources that we were able to learn yesterday? Yes? Project reports. Yes, human resources like surveyors, engineers, laborers. Another one? Yes? Finance. If that's good, you need resources to start up the surveying activities efficiently. Another one? Yes, good. Trial. We need the dummy levels. We need the EDM electronic distance meter to collect the data, which will help us to design the project. Okay, so Today we are going to study about interpretation of working drawing. After carrying out the survey, using the surveying resources, we now need to take those data to design the drawing so that that drawing can be constructed, can be transferred to the actual ground. So, when is today's date? So by the end of the session, the trainee should be able to define the term working the trainee should be able to explain types of drawing. Number two, should be able to describe different working drawings. So our today's session interpretation of working drawings. So that is our today's session. Interpretation of working drawings. So by the end of the session, the trainee should be able to define what the terms are working drawing. So I want let us brainstorm what is the definition of the term working drawing or a drawing. What is a drawing? I want you to give me responses on the term what is drawings. Who can tell? Yes, what is a drawing? trial is an image that is displaying some information. Another one is try to define the term. Yes. Yes.
A drawing is a sketch of something or someone.
Yes, good trial. A drawing is also a sketch of showing some information, an interpretation of photograph or just any kind of information. Yes, madam. Yes, good. A drawing contains sketches of objects. For example, it can have things like houses, buildings, roads, and so forth. Isn't it? Okay. So, working drawing. We want to know what's a working drawing in civil engineering. A working drawing is a graphical representation and technical plans showing the elevations, utilities, architectural design, dimensions, and also structures. For example, utilities. Utilities can be like drainage systems, water points, toilets, and so forth. And it can also have things like allocation. A working drawing should have a location where it's been set up. It also have the dimensions. This may be if the building has a certain specific size, so it also shows dimension. It also shows some topographical information, maybe the contours, the elevation of the elevation of that side where that construction is supposed to be set up. And also even that drawing contains some other elevations. For example, these contours will give us the benchmarks, BMs, the elevation from the sea level. And so let us write interpretation, the topic interpretation of working drawings. Interpretation of working drawings used in civil engineering. Interpretation of working drawings used in civil engineering. Working drawings is a set of detailed technical plans. It's a set of detailed technical plans. Elevation, sections, and documents. Sections and documents that provide all necessary graphic code, and technical information. For contractors to build a project. according to the design intent. According to the design intent. These drawings specify dimensions materials, assembly, and installation. Installation methods for different buildings. Installation methods for different buildings. Including architectural, structural, mechanical, and electrical components. This purpose is to translate the design concept into a buildable form, guide on site work. This purpose is to translate the design concept into a buildable form, guide on site work, ensure safety, guide on site work, ensure safety and efficiency, reduce errors and improve communication, among all parties involved in the construction process. We are now going to the types of working drawings. So I want to distribute these aids so that we can discuss together. We share among us. Site plan drawing. Types of working drawing. The first one, we have site plan. So the drawing I've distributed to you is a site plan. I want you to organize yourself. I want to organize you in a group or at least 10, 10 or 7, 7, at least 7, so that you can interpret the information on that site plan. So I want you to identify some of the features or components that we are seeing on that plan. Yes? Yeah? Yes, if they are not enough, you can just share and get access to one of where this one surviving. So, this is a site plan. It's a construction site plan. You are seeing a proposed building there. In the middle, something called a proposed 20 meters by 20 meters. It's showing the dimension of that building. Here in the middle, that's it. Then I want you to identify this RM, the elevation of that place, above the sea level. So I want you to identify some of the features you are seeing on that site plan. What are some of the features you are seeing? Yes?
We have vegetation and landscaping.
Vegetation?
And landscaping.
Yes, good. You are seeing there. So the site plan will have the components or elements or aspects. Vegetation cover. Then another one. Yes. Come again. The proposed building. A building. Another aspect you are seeing there. Yes. The access road. That is a utility. Another one. Yes. Parking. The parking zone. Good. Parking zone. This is where you park there, where the automobile or motor vehicle park. And another aspect, yes.
We have a drainage system.
The drainage system, this is a utility. Drainage system. And to control the surface water. Yes, another one. Yes?
Electric line.
Beautiful.
Electric line.
Yes, electric line. Power supply. Electric line for power supply. Yes, from the other end. Really, we have already mentioned it. Another feature. Landscaping. Yes. Entry gate. That's a good distance. Access. Entry, entrance. Okay. So I think you have been able to identify some of the features of this that are supposed to be located on a site plan. So we want now to review. I want to summarize this session. I want us to summarize this session what we have just learned now. Can you name one aspect that you can identify on a site plan? The components of a site plan. What are some of the things that are found on a site plan? Site plan. infrastructure. Yes, good. That's road, access road. Yes, at the end.
Utilities like access roads.
Yes, good. Utilities. We have also things like the pipeline drainage system and even underground cables like the fiber. Yes, another communication. Yes, communication system. Those are communication lines for efficient communication. Okay, that's good. We can now end this session. So I want to give you an assignment. Draw a plumbing plan and identify key aspects or features. 20 marks. I'm expecting this assignment in the next session. I think it will be when is next week, Monday?
Yes.
Yeah? What's the date? What's the date that will be on Monday?
29.
29. I'm expecting to be on 29. So let us end that session. We shall meet in the next session.